It's 9 o'clock in the morning, bro. Only thing I've done so far is brush my teeth and wash my face. I haven't even eaten breakfast. I'm over here recording. That's how you niggas know I want it bad. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shinkai coming at y'all with a brand new video, and today we gonna talk about some more music. A lot of albums dropped in the year 2024, from Kendrick Lamar to J. Cole to, I don't think Drake dropped this year actually. Well, Drake did drop something. He dropped 100 gigs. That was ass. It wasn't all music though. You're not talking about him anyway. And I want to go over it, man. So today we're going to be talking about my top 10 rap albums for 2024. All right, so I want to start by saying here that this list isn't limited to just the albums per se. Like, yeah, it has to be somewhat of a full body of work, but I'm counting mixtapes and EPs in this too. So if you see something on here that's like 5 tracks or something like that, don't throw a fit. If you see something that might be a mixtape, you be alright, nigga. Number 2, I want to say this list is pretty subjective. I mean, like, there are some albums on here that I may have ranked, quote unquote, like out of 10 higher than another album, but an album that might be ranked lower is higher up because I just enjoy the album more overall. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but you'll see what I mean by that. And hopefully somewhere on this list, there's something that you haven't heard before and you decide to check out because of me. That'd be pretty cool. If, you know, you guys do that, leave it down in the comments to let me know what you thought of the album or whatever. And I'm also going to have like an honorable mention section here that is a mix between stuff that didn't quite make it, but I enjoyed, and then stuff that I want to talk about anyway that I would have put in a different slot under certain circumstances. And that's all I got to say for the intro section. Let's get into it. Y'all like rapidy rap, bro? Because I like some rapidy rap. As long as this pack is real nice and neat, like, you feel me? I like good flows. I like good beat selection. None of that corny rapidy rap, man. Like Samurai by Lupe Fiasco is a pretty good all-around album. Some of the stuff may go over some people's heads, not to say that, like, you know, this nigga's talking about anything absolutely mind-blowing and phenomenal that no one could understand, but, you know, some of the stuff isn't as straightforward as it could be, but that's kind of like the detriment that happens when you are a rapidy rap nigga, is what it is. But I think that even if you aren't looking for something as deep as what Lupe Fiasco is offering lyrically, sonically, this whole shit just sounds great. And I think it deserves a spot on the list. However, there are a lot more albums on here and that have released this year that I feel like hit those notes better as far as sonically goes and lyrically without being as obtuse in a sense.
Bangs, rises like wangs on a plane.
But don't know what it took. But this nigga think we partnered up, he don't know he a judge.
Admittedly, Mike wasn't an artist that I was super familiar with until like late last year into early this year. And I think that Earl Sweatshirt rabbit hole kind of led me here, but he's quickly turned into one of my faves. From what I have heard, and in comparison to Pinball is a little bit of a different turn as far as his beat selections and overall feel and vibe of his albums. He got the bars for the lyricists, you know, and he got the beat selection for a little bit more new age, I would say, a lot more current in feeling and vibe. And you can't ever go wrong with an Earl Sweatshirt feature, you know? An Earl Sweatshirt feature that's arguably one of the best features this year type shit, you feel me? So if you're looking for an album that kind of like scratches that itch of Earl, and not to say that he can't stand on his own, he absolutely can. If you're looking for that kind of album that kind of scratches that itch, then I would recommend this album absolutely. That's why I take number 9 on this list. I feel like, especially in comparison to Samurai by Lupe, it's a lot more palatable, at least to me. I could be wrong, but again, you know, this is all subjective. This album feels better and it's nicer to listen to overall. They're not too far apart, but it's far enough to where I've got this one over it.
All the bullshit make me lie. Mushroom to take me back.
Bow down when you see greatness. Still praying.
Yo, I'm always excited when a West Side Gun project drops, man. I don't care what you say. Best ad-libs in the fucking game right now, and if not the best, definitely one of. West Side Gun came on here and gave me exactly what I wanted from West Side Gun. More West Side Gun. And that's like, you know, that's the only way I can explain like him and his work. You know, like a Gun project drops, you know exactly what you're getting every time. Not to say that he's making the same exact shit, you know. At the same time, it's like, yeah, This is what I came here for. You know, you get what I'm saying? And that's kind of why it's here on this list and not like as high as it could be, because this is exactly what I wanted from Gun. He came in, he got on his rap shit. He had some nice ass beats that weren't fucking weird experimental trap beats. I think there's like one on this. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But he didn't come on here weird experimental trap beats, you know, like he be doing sometimes. And he just told me what was up, and I appreciate that. Would I have liked a little bit more experimentation? I mean, I guess in a sense, but when he be experimenting, I don't particularly like it. So maybe that's a little hypocritical of me to say I want experimentation from a nigga that I don't like when he be experimenting. But at the same time, like I said, a gun project is a gun project is a gun project. A good gun project is a good gun project is a good gun project.
I'm a east side, I'm a God. I'm a east side, I'm a east side, I'm a east side, I'm a God. I'm a east.
I hear you in the background whenever I fall, telling your brother to say you're gone.
And I really want to get back to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to get back to that. Myself.
Is it a crime? Still want you, still want you, still want you to want me too.
Hey.
I let that shit play out much longer than the last couple of tracks, because nigga, if that shit didn't sell you, I don't know what will. This fucking album is so fucking good. Honestly, I don't even know this album. This might be a mixtape. Shout out to fucking Rob Banks. This is one of the niggas that are still held over from my SoundCloud listening era days, man. And there's a reason for that, bro. This is the most Rob Banks, yet the most least Rob Banks shit Rob Banks has ever fucking put out. I'm trying to sell you niggas on this. I want you to see why I got this album so high up. And a lot of you niggas is not going to agree with me, but the real niggas will. The real niggas will. If you listen to this nigga, you know Rob Banks is no stranger to the raunchy raps and shit like that. But you know that this nigga can get in his fucking bag when he wants to, and when he does, this shit is so fucking good. Like, y'all were hearing what I listened to just now, right? Y'all were hearing the same thing I did. If you were, then you understand. All right. I don't think I need to say anything else. Go listen to it. The title of it is right there. The name of the artist is right there. You see the fucking album cover, bro. You see the fucking album cover. It's real shit, man.
Come on, bitch say she manifested me, I agree. I done took a honey and put your ass to sleep. Fuck the man in your dreams. Bitch, you know you can't pay me in cheeks. I got enough to fill the vault. Sex is not currency, baby. Thug ain't make pilot talk. I be sad, but I'm still the one.
Mach-hommy, big homie. Man, this is a good fucking album. And honestly, it's probably the tightest album on this list. Like tight, I mean, just neatly wrapped in a beautiful bow. Like the flows on this album, the sound of this album, the production on this album, every single thing on this album is damn near perfect. And honestly, if I was rating this album like out of 10, this would probably be a 9, if not a 10. Like, this album is so fucking good sonically. If the last two albums was candy for your ears, this shit is fine wine. But my only problem with this album, and this may not be a problem for everybody else, right? Is just it's a little preachy, not in a bad way. It's not. It doesn't come off holier than thou or anything like that. But it is trying to teach you something underliningly, just a little bit. And if you care about that, yeah, absolutely, bang this shit out. You don't care about it, you might not fuck with this album as much, but it could end up moving higher in my head by the end of the year. But right now it's a 6. Could end up a 4. Could end up a 2. Who fucking knows? Oh shit. One more disclaimer. If you fucking listen to this album, there's a Your Old Droog feature on this. That nigga says some absolutely insane shit. No reason for him to say that at all. So I am forewarning you. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to say what it is. But the fact that shit came to that nigga's mind, he's insane for that. Outside of that, though, everything on this album, tight, beautiful, perfect. I want to start this off by saying Action Bronson is a fucking freak, but in a great fucking way, right? He's just a big ass nigga who likes to eat food and make music. And you can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at that. Action Bronson comes in and when he drops an album, it's usually some fun, happy shit, man. Now this kind of feels like him going back to his roots, quote unquote, in a little bit. Lyrically and overall sonically as well, but I would say that it still has the feel of some of his more recent albums where he's a lot more chill. He's way more chill than when he first came onto the scene, you know? But if you don't know about Action Bronson or you haven't listened to him, he might be a little off-putting lyrically because he'll say some like real goofy shit, you know? But at the same time, it's like, it kind of feels like, oh, that's just Action, you feel me? But like overall, this album, like it sounds really good and it feels really good. It's like candy for your ears in a sense, you know. I would say lyrically, it's probably not better than what Mike and Lupe have to offer, but at the same time, I feel like again, this is a smoother listen, at least to me, and I would recommend this as well, especially over the last 2 albums. However, again, big disclaimer: Action is a weird nigga, and he makes that known. Every single time he does anything, he's talking about Tiana Trump sucking some dick while he's doing push-ups. So fair warning when you go into this album. But at the same time, have fun, enjoy.
Boom bap, rappity rap, rappity rap, boom bap, bap. They said they can't, but they said they want me to rap.
We on number 4 on this list, and Doechii has made it. And I want to take this time to say that the only reason this isn't any higher is because it's a mixtape. And because it's a mixtape, it's like a favorites compilation. If this was an album and it was a bit more cohesive, this would probably be number 1. Not even gonna hold you. Not even gonna hold you. Doechii came on here and told us what's up. Point blank, period, bruh. She said niggas be wanting me to rap. I like singing. I like doing other shit. I like doing whatever the fuck I feel like. Talk to these niggas, Doechii. Let them know. Don't let these niggas box you in, right? Here's the thing, right? It feels respectful, and I like that. See, a lot of niggas will come on and be like, I'm not a rapper, I'm an artist, right? You feel me? And they'll throw some dirt on the craft of rap like it's less than. But Doechii, he's like, yo, I can rap, I can do other things. I got other talents. Don't box me in. But I'm still a rapper. I can still give you a 16, nigga. Don't get it twisted. And that's what she did all over this fucking shit. She was spitting harder than a lot of niggas this year. And a lot of niggas in the last couple years. Let's talk about it. Doechii has shown up on the scene and she's telling niggas I can compete with the big boys. On a fucking mixtape. On a fucking mixtape. And that's why she deserves to be here. Like I said, if this was a little bit more cohesive, probably be up there. Probably number 1. All right, maybe not number 1. I was glazing a little bit early. Maybe not number 1. But definitely top 3. Definitely top 3.
I just believe.
got brazy baiting, then we different. Dashing, state of wisdom.
Bro, this album is insane. And yes, this is an album. This is from an artist named Insight. 38,000 on Spotify, bro. This nigga is like a baby. This nigga is brand new onto the scene, man. And somehow this album rocketed his way up to my top 3. Bro, you see what's behind it? Alligator Bites Never Heal. Rich Ass Haitian. This nigga caught me by surprise, bro. This nigga came up recommended in a fucking YouTube feed. This honestly is one of my favorite artists this year, period. So I want y'all, if there was any album on here, if there was any artist on here that I wanted y'all to go see about, it's this nigga right here. If you listen to it and you enjoy it and you can tell why it's in my top 3, I want y'all to come back and comment, I understand, on this video. This nigga got something. This nigga got something. This nigga got something and I like it. He got something and I like it. And hopefully he keeps improving. He keeps improving on his craft. Because for a first album with damn near no help, his own resources, fucking slaps, bro.
Say come back to
Damn, baby. I like it.
I have 2 uploaded YouTube videos on how I feel about GNX. You should be more surprised that it's not number 1. You want to know why this album made it this far into this list? Go watch those 2 videos. There's only one album here that I like more than this album, which is crazy to say. And yeah, nigga, I was glazing all up and down that fucking album review, bro. Both videos, full glaze. Honey all over this nigga. It's drizzling. It's hot. It's sticky. Hold still, Kendrick. Let me get it up off you. Where you going, Kendrick? Come here. I got more honey. And if I run out of honey, I'm using caramel, nigga. Come here. GNX, the greatest shit you done put out, nigga. And y'all know it is. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop playing with Kendrick. What that nigga Academic say? My top 5 is Drake. Fuck that. My top 5 is Kendrick. Fuck is you talking about?
Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now.
Before we get into number 1 album on this list, we're gonna do some quick honorable mentions. All right, boys, get ready. We're gonna speed run this part. Honorable mention number 1. I Laid Out My Life For You, JPEG Mafia. It's not on this list because, quite frankly, I didn't get a chance to finish it. I'm still listening to it. But like, JPEG Mafia makes Scare and the Hose music. I like Scare and the Hose music. Not all of it, but you know, that's just it. Scare and the Hose music. You like Scare and the Hose music? Scare and the Hose music. Unless you're looking for the alternative hose, in which case they love JPEG. Honorable mention number 2, New World Depression by Suicide Boys. Sometimes I just like listening to slop. And I know some people are going to be mad, especially the other Suicide Boys fans. I like Suicide Boys. They're also a holdover from my SoundCloud days. I don't think they're as good as anything on here. But at the same time, bro, sometimes you just want to like turn your brain off. Listen to bullshit. And I'm sorry, bro. As much as I like Suicide Boys, it's bullshit. Hey, my niggas, I'm going to pop out of the concerts when I can. Is what it is. Sometimes you just sometimes you don't always want a gourmet meal. Sometimes you want a bowl of fucking cereal. That's what Suicide Boys is, bro. A bowl of fucking cereal. A good bowl of fucking cereal, but still a bowl of fucking cereal. And honorable mention number 3, bro. Tekken by my boy Jade. Now, this is one of my homies. And it's kind of the reasons it didn't make it on this list because, you know, obviously this list is biased because it's my fucking personal list. But at the same time, I wanted to keep it at least to commercial stuff, you know? And I didn't want it to feel like, oh, I put my nigga here just because he's my homie. And of course, I think his music is better than a lot of these niggas, you know? But at the same time, Tekken is a great project by Jade. It's on SoundCloud. It's on Spotify. Go listen to it. If you like video game music, and I'm not trying to box him into that kind of category, but if you like old school video game music, if you like fucking D&B, if you like that kind of shit, it's an album for you. And my nigga can rap. So like, you're getting the best of both worlds, bro. So tap in, see what it's talking about. What Vince Staples does on this album is nothing short of amazing, man. And this is probably one of the few albums on this list, and in general, that in most cases, I'll listen all the way through. Because it feels like the message that he's telling me, it feels disrespectful to skip around it. Of course, you know I have my breakout and standout tracks, but man, every song on this album is good. Every song on this album is great. Every song on this album is absolutely fucking phenomenal, bro. Now, if you know Vince's work, you know he always makes music for the niggas. And this here is for the niggas, bro. This album moves me in ways I didn't think I could be moved. This is music. This is art. You can feel the love for this craft in every word and every beat. So I'm happy to award Dark Times #1 for 2024.
Yeah, I'm untouched by an angel alone, made me special. I pray for days like this.
Oh my gosh, it took way longer than it should have to finish, man. But thank y'all for tuning into it. My top 10 albums for 2024, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I really do. If you guys listen to any of the albums on here, please let me know how you feel about them. If you've already listened to them before, still let me know how y'all feel about them. I got one more video planned for this year. It'll be coming at the end, the absolute end of this year. Maybe, depends on how I'm feeling. So if I see y'all in that video before the new year, what's up? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. If I don't, Happy New Year. I hope y'all enjoy it, and I hope y'all 2025 is filled with absolute amazing times, love, peace, prosperity, and all that good shit. If you do enjoy this content, you want to see more of it, please remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so you know what I'm dropping. It's your boy Shin Kami. Merry Christmas. I'm out.